Hi there everybody out there on YouTube land. This is of course Nick Dutch. I'm back on the camera again one more time. Very quickly before I go on to the body of this video, like the main arguments and all the other like really cool stuff that I'll be tackling during this particular short segment. Very quickly, go to the YouTube channel Nick Dutch Videos. I am starting to build it up again. I've just put a wonderful video out there and you'll always be seeing different content on that channel than you'll be seeing on this channel. So make sure you do subscribe to Nick Dutch Videos, because on that one there's going to be some cool stuff coming through bit by bit. Okay, it's going to be wonderful. Now, one of the things that's come to my attention recently is the fact that the astrological signs have changed because of, the change in the tilt of the Earth and all the rest of that. Because, the Earth's spinning in, well, basically the same kind of way, but the sky is slightly different in relation to everything, and the constellations and all the rest of that. So we now have 13 different astrological signs, which is, of course, for some people a little controversial. Some people think, okay, now what am I supposed to be now? Is that going to affect my behavior, my thoughts, my feelings? Does that change my character? How does that affect my birth chart? And all kinds of other stuff associated with like the moon signs, sun signs, earth signs, and the way that the whole thing is like integrated and interreacting on like a spiritual and astrological level. Now, what I thought I'd try and do here is to give you my thoughts on this particular issue. Obviously, I'm supposed to be like a particularly, YouTube New Ager, so to speak. So obviously it's quite important that you guys actually understand where I'm coming from with reference to the issue of the 13th sign, the 13th astrological sign, what that actually means, and basically, is there something really amazing about this? Is this to do with like 2012, the end of the world? Is there something about like our characters and our behaviors are going to change? Is there going to be a massive cosmic shift of energy which is going to flow around the universe and basically like do something either very good or very bad or somewhere in between, or basically what, and of course there's the argument of, is it actually more significant to astrology full stop, or is it more significant purely to occultism or spiritualism? Does this have some kind of bearing upon the way in which we as humans actually understand each other? I mean, there's all kinds of different facets we can actually apply to this one particular argument of the extra astrological sign. Okay, here we go. Obviously, you want to know where I'm coming from. I am, of course, Nick Dutch. I've got my own views, my own values associated with symbols, symbology, colours, and all the rest of that kind of stuff. Okay, so here we go. My views on the subject of the 13th astrological sign. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I don't care. You know why I don't care? Alright, because I don't care. I don't see the point. I mean, if there's a system of symbology somewhere in the world which human beings use, okay, an artificial system of symbols which people use to help understand themselves better, then that's a great thing. If there's another symbol thrown in and people start understanding each other with reference to that as well, then okay, that's fine. I regard that as being just the same good thing, but slightly different. As far as do the signs of the zodiac really affect our character and personality, I don't think any of us can say, and I don't really give a shit, to be quite frank. I believe that it's important to use symbols in an introspective manner. And so it doesn't really matter whether there's 13 astrological signs or 14 astrological signs or 22 astrological signs. I mean, of course, there's some New Age authors have actually written down a form of astrology based upon the runic letters, when there's 24, basically, astrological signs. So what? Okay, it's just different ways that people can build up an understanding of themselves and then apply that to a natural cycle. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. What kind of sign am I? Well, I'm a Nick sign. I do Nick things. I mean, I am a Nick Dutchian. I mean, seriously, if you're going to get on the phone to me and say something like, I'm a multi-millionaire, I run a massive business which has offices in the UK and the USA, and we want to invest about $5 million in setting up a branch somewhere on the European continent, but I don't want to do that during Mercury retrograde. I seriously think you've got to appraise how good you are at business.